Finally a warm day this spring, and as promised, I'm going to lift the Jeep for the first time on the hoist. One time, here we go. Isn't that right, Queen? It's the first time, right?
Yeah, your first time.
Nothing has been done here. It's not like we're going to do it first and then we don't want to look like idiots.
No.
So, here's the hoist that I brought second hand. I haven't priced it out yet. I was going to do that for you guys, how much it cost me. But yeah, I have to work that out yet. Including the cost of the electricians and stuff like that. So yeah, there she is. And if the Jeep's not as high as I want it, I'll have to raise the roof. But that might be in a hurry. And we're also doing this today because a certain young man wants to change his exhaust system.
Yes.
And change his oil.
Yeah.
So, but he don't want to put his fancy Mustang on here until I try my Jeep first.
No way, man.
Nothing's been on that thing yet, so I don't really want to put my ding expensive Mustang up here until I've seen your cheap shitty Jeep up here first.
I didn't say you.
So I won't watch you drive it in here. I'll get it in here and I'll film again. Alright, the Jeep's in here. I'm just going to position the camera so you can look, because it's the first time we're going to lift a little bit, check the arms, you know, first time being extra careful. So find a spot for this camera. That's a good distance away. Maybe lift it up a bit. There's a Jeep. Alright. See if the camera behaves but not moving around too much by itself. Alright. The clunking will be when the safety locks lock in place. It's about to hit the rock sliders. We don't want that. Don't want it to hit the rock sliders. That was working well before, but haven't used it for a few months. Okay. At least it come up a bit.
I think you need to pull back a bit.
Huh?
Mine is in a good position.
Yeah. You can get extensions for them. Like that. So I'm gonna, actually it's got double threaded. Yeah, it's got like a double thread thing here in mine. Like the set, it's got two lots of threads. Yours too? Just
Mine's
so I'm unscrewing the middle part now.
because mine's going up now. I don't know.
Hmm? Yep.
You want me to put one?
Well, can you screw the big one? Like screwing inside, no, there's a housing there.
No, just open. It's not going. This only goes up, but this one.
Yeah. There's one inside that should be good.
Oh, which is this one? You have to
There's
go
that
up.
one, see mine, and this one.
Okay, yeah. Mine doesn't budge.
Okay, I'll get some CSC, but this was in the right place. You get some new rubbers for it. Spray some CSC all over your side. Don't forget they haven't been used in God knows how many years.
Yeah. Turning that?
No, not yet. Just let this soak a bit. I probably need a pair of pliers to get it removed, I'd say.
Okay.
Yes. Some of these don't have, these are, you can also get just stackable, not screwable, like
But how safely are they though?
the stackables.
Yeah.
Oh, they would be safe, I suppose. They would have to be safe. Like those older modern ones, they have like a stackable.
Oh, the modern ones, yeah.
Yeah. Just lube it up. Look at that beautiful hooker muffler. You know, it's like 160 bucks.
So happens, man.
That happens when you don't talk to your old man first.
So
This side's actually got a locking pin to stop this housing from moving. I didn't notice that before.
the loop.
The sleeve stop it from moving in the housing, yeah.
Like everyone has it.
Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. Lubing it up as it's screwing. Everybody likes a bit of lube.
Nah.
No? You like to do it dry. There you go. I know you're gay, but
Nah. Flat.
well, they like it dry, don't they?
I don't know. What would you ask me? This one needs a lube.
Yeah, that one still needs. I'll get it there. Multi-grip. But so far, so good. It's birthing problems. Double check this one. Give it a little while on it. Yeah, that's got the locking pin. I'm excited. I'm hurting, but I'm excited. And I know where my thing is that I want.
because everything is in the right place now. Yeah, this one's locked in first. But it's not spinning. There we go. Just needed some TLC. Pins are locked in yet. When you do this, these need to be locked in with the teeth. You don't want them to be able to move. Like if you're pushing a car, you don't want the arms to sway. Right, so. There we go. Let's go clean. I think we're ready to go. Should be alright, I think. But, you know, we'll see. We're worried about the... You're not behaving very well, are you? You're not locked into place, that's the problem. And I haven't gone through the settings. Whee. Don't look. I've got it locked onto face lock, that's the problem. Keeps wanting to look at me, I mean, it's understandable, I'm so handsome. Alright. I think the cable on the brand new cable on the mechanism here stretched a bit. Because it's new. So I need to make sure that they're locking in when the time comes. Yeah. It's going up already. Woo-hoo. Why what? Don't ask. Why the wheel's still on the ground?
Yeah.
It's a four-wheel drive and it's got long suspension.
Nah.
So when you're moving, it can.
I'm say he's gonna leave there.
Ooh. No, the motor's struggling to turn. It's the way. See, have a look. The motor's turning really slow. Let me lower it again, lift it up again, because it could be that, you know, this pump hasn't done any work.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
maybe one. It's almost there.
Yeah?
Maybe just back and forth as you get used to it.
Yeah. Could be air in the system, but. Huh?
This one's stopped.
Ah, because of the brake. Like I said, people, very first time.
Brakes off. This wheels are off the ground.
One sided a bit.
Huh?
This one is higher than the other one.
Yeah, that could just be because of the adjusting. Not that that's not a big problem. But I wonder if the three-phase draw from the house. But I've got the fat cable in it. I put the 10mm cable in from the house to here. Maybe I just need a new power unit. Maybe this power unit. It's not hot. Okay. I haven't made a lever for this yet. Bit further again. But I think your Mustang's heavier than a Jeep, right?
Yeah. 1.8.
Huh?
1.8.
1.8.
Just
Yeah.
100. Yeah.
This is 1.68 or something. It just doesn't have the power. It shouldn't be hardly slowing down at all. They always strain a little bit. Anybody know on the internet? Let me know when I load this tonight. I've got plenty three-phase power. Maybe this is only running on one phase. You're electrician. Electrical fitter, I should say. See, it wasn't the first time as promised. I wouldn't have showed you this failure. A lot of channels do that. They don't show failures. I'll just let it down all the way. I mean, they're only like $400, these hydraulic pumps. They're not super expensive. Same again.
Yeah.
Remember when I brought this, he didn't supply me with the hydraulic unit for a while. Maybe this isn't the correct hydraulic unit to go with this. Maybe it's just too small.
Yeah, there's no way that the only amount of lifting is.
I mean, it's a 4.5 ton hoist.
Yeah.
But this is not even 2 ton.
No. It's struggling.
So I think I was well over a month, I think, before he rocked up with that. I think he brought another one to replace the one that was missing. That's not the correct pump. And I've already brought parts for it. I spent $80 on a valve to fix it. I know I can sell it. I'll probably get $80 back for it. I mean, we can, like I said, I mean, the hoist ain't going nowhere. You don't have to worry about the hoist strength. We can still lift the Mustang and lay on our backs. We can still lift the Mustang instead of using car racks. It's still better than
Oh yeah, for sure.
before,
Mm.
you know, when you're changing the driveway.
Yeah.
But just a pain in the butt.
Mm.
Because it's a Chinese hoist and the pumpers, I tell you. You know,
Yeah.
so straight away I'm like, oh, well, it could have worn out and been replaced. But what they would all mount much the same, I imagine. And it's just not the correct pump for it. It just doesn't have the power. It looks more like power pack of a smaller 2-ton hoist with smaller rams on it. It just can't pump because the rams are so big, it hasn't got the power to push that ratio of oil per
Yeah.
diameter of piston.
Yeah.
Am I right? Is that correct, guys? You need a bigger pump for bigger rams, and if you have a small pump, you need more power to lift a bigger ram, and this little one just can't do it. But yeah, what a shame. Now I have to do an update. But it'd be funny if it lifted it. Where's my phone? Double check the weight on this bastard. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
Am I right? About 1.7 ton? Or am I being wrong the whole time? Weight. WJ Jeep V8 go. Curb weight 1.837 kilo. So it's
Heavier than
heavier than I thought. About the same as the Mustang. Same. You wouldn't think a four-wheel drive would weigh the same as a Mustang, would you? You'd think this would weigh a hell of a lot more.
Yeah, of course. Full drag. But yeah, same.
Same as a Mustang. That's why it's so damn fast. Weighs no more than a sedan. The only thing it's got against it is wind resistance.
Yes.
That's all it's got. That's the only difference. So people wonder why these go so well. It's because they're light. They weigh no more than a Mustang, which is also a shorter wheelbase. A smaller.
Yeah.
Where's all the weight in the Mustang? Hasn't got a chassis either.
I don't
Subframe
know.
just like this.
Must be this. I don't know. I'm not so sure, but yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, when you rub it, like floor it, you can feel the heaviness.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Driven it, yeah. And I'm not a big fan of driving it. That's because I'm so tall, but still. Yeah. There's my disabled sticker. Oh well. That sucks. Unless we're wrong about the pump being too small and you guys know what's wrong, let me know, please. I will load this tonight. Major annoying though, major annoying. So I brought this off the guy delivered for 1100, and then he had to probably go and buy that. So yeah, he didn't do too well out of that deal. I did, but it's still a cheap hoist even if they buy a new pump, because it'll be a brand new pump. I'll never have to worry about it again.
Yeah.
You know, so this sucks. Anyway, you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, but the least you could do is give me a like so I can have some revenue to buy a new pump. Anyway, guys, catch us later. Take care. Love yous all. Quick update. My son and I, we went looking at the motor, at the horsepower, so if I wanted to order one, I would have to order a more powerful one. And it's like a diagram on the side of high speed and also low speed. So we changed the wires around, which I don't recommend you do at home, alright? I'm not saying do this at home yourself, alright? Get an electrician to do it. Alright? My son's an electric fitter. I wired it up, an electrician okayed it. So don't do this stuff at home if you have no experience with electricity. So we haven't tried yet. It makes a different noise. But it's still going up. So here goes another attempt. I have a feeling he had it wired for single phase. So here we go. Towards the floor. I think you're trying to hit the roof there before in the middle. Huh? How much further?
From here?
Yeah.
It's like that. But like,
Yeah, it did wiggle a bit, so I stopped.
it's way higher than. Wait, it didn't wiggle though.
Well, these rubbers are pretty perished. Well, this is awesome. I don't have to buy a new one. Save money. It made a funny jiggle.
Yeah, it did. It did. It went here first and then that one.
Yeah, so
What do you reckon?
I can't see anything. It's not wriggling. It's not moving.
Maybe just the side maybe a bit rusty and it just go up, and the other one just tries like that.
No, I have a feeling it's more like these rubber. See, there's a crack in the rubber pod. I think these rubber pods are collapsing. See that one? Come here. That one is completely split.
Oh yeah.
It's just that the round rubber pods that the car sits on, one of them split. Probably because it's been outside for years. Yeah.
Me too. Split.
Yeah. So some new rubbers, new rubbers. So, you know, new rubbers, a bit of lubrication, and everything will be alright.
Something's like clicking.
Yeah, well that's the safety. Don't forget, it's the first time, man.
Yeah, I know.
And there's probably nothing wrong. Ah, this cable is, this should be tight. So it's lifting uneven. Like, you just
I
don't
think it's
know.
only lifting like half of it good, and then as soon as it goes further, and it will start uneven.
See, this one's tight. I mean, the safeties are on, there's no problem going under. You're staying clear. Yeah, so I'll need to adjust the cables again. But yeah,
It's a good fair amount.
well, we still can go higher, can't we?
Yeah,
I'm not
but
going to go
the-
higher without adjusting the cables first, but
But the distance from the front, like.
yeah, it's about the
This
same as
one-
there.
Yeah.
So I think my measurements were pretty good.
You can like, you know, just work on this.
I mean, even now it's shit much better than rolling on my back.
Yeah, of course.
And it can go up another
Yeah.
close to what you Americans would call a foot or 200-300 mil safely.
It's lifting up. Now it's lifting up.
Yeah, the cables, like, they're probably what I don't know, you could call it, the old cables, maybe they're settling in.
It's tightening a bit, I think.
Huh?
It's tightening the cable a bit.
No, so, yeah, a little bit tighter now. So, uneven, maybe they were not tight enough. Like the book didn't say nothing about the tension, it just said firm. That's what the manual said, firm. So I'm like, what's firm? Why can't they say so many foot-pounds or... No.
And
Yeah. But I know, bloody blessed to have this, you know?
Yeah, dude. Be proud, man.
Yeah. I mean, it took me a while, but I'm gonna go.
Jeez. Yeah. Just check the front.
Huh?
Front of the car.
It's what?
But this, you
I've got loads here at the front.
sure?
Yeah, come and have a look.
But the top, this is not what the heat.
I've got loads of them up here.
Oh yeah, but look at the behind it.
I still got 200. Got a mil.
Just take a picture.
Yeah. Stop reading my mind, boy.
I'll be proud if I.
A lot of businesses don't even have this shit.
Not even much people have this.
No.
That's the thing.
Beautiful.
Easy wire.
This is like me being on Instagram. Taking a selfie in the mirror. Just taking pictures of this launch moment. Honestly, you thought SpaceX had magnificent launches? They ain't nothing on me. All by myself. X. I didn't put this hooker on. I put a hooker on that one.
Yeah, I remember you went to shop with this. I remember you had a video with it, and I think I remember you said now it sounds like a V8. That's item.
I thought I just had a muffler removed.
No. I remember you went to a shop to cut this out.
Yeah, I know, but I thought I had a muffler removed, but I put a hooker in. Oh, that's why it sounds so good. That's what, no, I mean, these mufflers, everybody loves the sound of the red one, right? Everybody says, oh, what are you using? But no one else does it. It'll worry. I don't know what it is. But this sounds awesome. And I thought I just had a muffler delete on this.
Huh? Really?
That's what I thought I'd done. I thought, because it's got another one there,
Yeah.
I thought I'd removed. I actually didn't know I'd actually purchased a second. I was sick, man,
Mm.
when we had this.
Yeah.
And some of the memories aren't the best from those days. What's this oil
I don't know what's.
on the floor? Oh, coming from the, looks like the rear transfer case seal.
What's that in your left at the top? On your left, near your ear.
This,
No. Oh.
the oil here,
Yeah, what's that? Why?
this is just a drain plug for the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a floor drain plug. I'd say it's the rear transfer case here. It's done 250,000 kilometres, so
I mean, yeah, no problem.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay, something's touching.
Oh, what?
Look, the hydraulic ram. I was going to put chimneys on the roof, I forgot.
Ah, yeah, cut down.
I was going to just put chimneys on the roof. Hang on, I'll show you guys.
I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Stop.
Um,
This one's okay.
These have, instead of, they have, the hydraulic ram is upside down. I can make a really deceiving title now. I can say, hoist destroyed roof. Some shit like that, you know. I hate stuff like that on YouTube. I do, I hate stupid pictures and shit. These hydraulic hoists upside down, right? So I knew this was happening, so I was going to put some chimneys with a little roof on them right over the hydraulic ram, right? This side is lifting it as well, and that may have been the cause of some of the movement before, who knows. So this is as high as I can go at the moment, but I can still go a bit further if I put the chimneys in. There's plenty of room up here. I can still go another 100. Ah, 200 mil more. So tank would be. Where's your camera? Come on. Yeah, I can go 200 mil more. I think I'll be happy with that. I don't think I'll raise the roof of the shed for that bit more. I mean, I'm 6'3", this is eye height. The camera's at my eye height now. So, yeah. Alright, so that's what that problem was before, I imagine. Is that hitting the tin. But I was already aware of that because when I lifted it up without a car, it hit them and I thought, oh, I've got to put chimneys on there. But I never got around to it and then I forgot. So now I'll call it the end of the clip. So I can go, say, 200 or just half a foot more than this. At the moment, I'm really happy with that. Like, of course, the Mustang could go even higher because the roof is so low. Well, I'd be able to walk under the Mustang, I'm sure, because the lower roof and small wheels, you know, low to the ground, it'll lift it right up. But being a Jeep, no. So tell me what you would do. Would you be happy with this, or would you want to go full height? Still tempting. Yeah, I like length. So no, this is great. I've never actually had much of a chance to look under this. All we did was use it day in, day out, every day of the week. It's had an oil change. It's never failed me. The guy sold it to me because he was going to drive over east and he thought it was unreliable. Maybe it would be unreliable.
50,000 kilometers later and one oil change. Yeah. I guess he was listening to people on the internet, eh? That's what you get for listening to people on the internet, that the V8, and some say the V8's unreliable, some say the 6 is reliable. It all depends how you drive it. I drive the crap out of this and it's fine. So anyway, catch you later again. And click that like, please, because it was fun, right? You had a good time? Click like. Awesome. Thank you.